Fire Tribe, woo, woo. Wisdom Keepers, Wisdom Seekers, welcome back to WizdomDropz, your source for daily drops of wisdom and savvy cat astrology. I am your astrologer, TONIA, and today we are talking about the full moon in Scorpio and how it relates to you if you are a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. So today, let's jump right in after a couple quick caveats. Caveat number one, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel yet, do it right now and hit the bell notification because I put out daily awesome drops of earthly wisdom and savvy cat astrology. And caveat numero dos is if you have not seen my general overview / forecast video for this lunation, I highly recommend you go and check it out. It's right before I posted this video, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. Now, let's get into it. If you are an Aries, okay, you're gonna have the Neptune-Venus square that I talk about in that initial video happening between your 12th house and your 3rd house. So watch out for liars, manipulators, and people who are generally out to like smooth talk you for their own good. Watch out for them during this period around your local environment, because those people in your local environment or even your sibling networks could cause you great losses right now. Neptune is in your 12th house, and that is loss, and it's lost through illusion. So don't let siblings, don't let friends in your local environment, like just friends who you kind of like socialize with but you don't have like the deepest bond with yet, don't let them thwart you and cause you big significant losses 12th house at this time, because you Aries are actually positioned to have some of the more detrimental energies of this square. You could really fall victim to people playing you a certain type of way, acting like they're somebody that they're not, and then you go forward with some type of Aries like, yeah, action, and then all of a sudden I have an STD, or all of a sudden, oh shit, I'm like out of money all of a sudden because I gave all my money to this sibling who needed help or whatever. You know, just be aware of this energy, Aries. I'm not trying to scare you, but be aware. Now on the flip side, you could actually have, Aries, some type of like positive manifestation happening and dreams come true vibe around your local environment or your siblings, and maybe areas of higher knowledge that you spend a lot of time in retreat for, because that's the 12th house. It's areas that you spend in retreat when you spend time away from people. So maybe through seclusion at this time, you're actually realizing what you want to do at an everyday level in your local environment. Like maybe you want to spice up something in your neighborhood and start some type of community group, and you've come to that conclusion through a period of seclusion because the 12th house is in connection. So just pay attention to that. Now the moon is actually happening on your 2nd and 8th house axis, Aries. So specifically the sign of Scorpio for you is in the 8th house. So that's going to be manifestation around other people's resources and other people's money that comes to you through the form of investment. So because the 8th house is illuminated with the moon right now, you want to pay attention to what scorpionic figures in your life are coming in to support what you have, what you already own, 2nd house. Maybe there's some scorpionic figures in your life who are coming in to support your family right now with their resources, because the 2nd house is family and the 8th house is Scorpios, and also other people's resources who are coming to support yours in this instance, because it's happening between the signs of Taurus and Scorpio. And for you, Taurus is your 2nd house, aka what you own and what you eat. So be aware of that. Maybe you're in Aries involved in like agriculture or something and you're getting like an actual investment right now. That could be a thing that happens because it's around food and 2nd house, and also other people's resources, 8th house. So be aware of that. That would be pretty cool. But just generally be aware of loss, because you have the 12th house and the 8th house highlighted here, and that literally is the recipe for dramatic loss, because you have a lot of loss indicated, just period, point blank. Now on the flip side, Aries, don't worry, because this could just be psychological transformation, death and rebirth of the energetic bodies, okay? A new level of your own consciousness that you reach through letting an old level of consciousness go, okay? Just be aware, Aries, that there is a dichotomy at play, and you may manifest the better end or the worse end depending on the universe's circumstances and what you've personally been working on and casting your magic for since the new moon in Taurus conjunct Uranus 2 weeks ago, okay? Okay. Now, if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed, because I'm going to move on to Leo. Leo, your Neptune Venus square is happening between the 8th house and the 11th house. If you're not subscribed to this channel yet, Leo, you should be, because I put out daily awesome drops of earthly wisdom and savvy cat astrology, and it's here for you, okay? Just gonna say that before I continue with my thought, which is that Neptune and Venus is squaring in your 8th and 11th house respectively. So watch out for the players. Leo, you have the 8th house activated here and the 11th house. This is shady friends who cause you loss written all over it. So if you are a Leo and you have a friend coming to you with something that you feel like is shady, like an acquaintance in your larger network of people, and your inner gut is like, I don't know about that because it's going to involve me investing and this doesn't really feel like the right time to invest, 8th house, be aware of that. Okay, now on the flip side, you could have something positive coming in through an investor who's investing in you and your larger dreams around, say, digitalizing something, because 11th house rules the internet and digital systems, okay? So if that's happening and it feels right and your inner lie detector test is like, yeah, you pass the screen, then cool. Fly with it, Leo, because it could be some real manifestation, especially because this full moon is happening between your 10th and 4th house axis. If this is involving something about you, Leo, working from home in some capacity, because your 4th house is where the moon is in Scorpio. So it's something about your career, 10th house, and working from home, 4th house. So if you get an opportunity to work from home right now and you're a Leo and it seems like a dream come true and it's somehow accomplished through other people investing in you, 8th house, go for it. If it feels right in your soul, go for it. Because it's meant for you. If that's coming through at this time, then that is a dream come true energy. However, if it feels shady and you personally as a Leo have to put up a bunch of investment money, be very cautious. Very cautious at this time, because that means that there might be some other shady energy coming through. I hope that makes sense, okay? Moving along to Sagittarius. Sag, if you are not subscribed to this YouTube channel, let me just ask you why aren't you subscribed to this YouTube channel, and why haven't you hit the bell icon? Because you should be. I love you. Moving on. You have a Neptune Venus square happening between your 4th house and your 7th house respectively. So this means that you could expect illusion and shady figures coming to you through people who you're already partnered with, unfortunately, because this is in your 7th house that Venus is, and those people, because Venus is in your 7th house, can be real beautiful and coming across as real feminine and real goddess-like in their vibration and real like glorious and whatnot and cute and flirty, but then all of a sudden your home environment turns into a hellstorm, 4th house, because you were just fooled and under this whole illusion. Whoa, my glasses went off because it was funny, like illusion, like you can't see shit, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, Sagittarius. But you can't see things as they actually are, because Neptune's in your 4th house of home, causing you delusion, illusion, all sorts of misconfusion, misalignment, that wasn't a word, but like confusion, misalignment, like things that don't make sense, that you think make sense, because Neptune's in your 4th house, and it's like your dreams are coming true, and this person is so cute and flirtatious and dreamy, but like actually they come to prove themselves as like a master manipulator who's been like pulling your strings the whole time. If you are a Sagittarius and any hint of what I just said rang as like, oh shit, Tanya might be true about that, then pay attention, because your inner lie detector test is going to be lit up like a Christmas tree right now, because your 12th house is where the full moon is happening in the sign of Scorpio, and that 12th house is where your deep intuition, your deep inner knowing, things that you know through a period of rest, things that you get access to, information that you get access to through retreat, through sleep. If you have a dream come to you that says this person may not be who they, you know, have been putting themselves up to be, even if it's a business partner and you work from home, 7th house, business partner working from home, 4th house, pay attention to the information being downloaded to you at this time. Pay attention to your inner intuition, Sagittarius, at this time, because your inner intuition is speaking. There is a moon, a full moon in your 12th house, and it is sending you information. So be aware, Sagittarius, of what is going on in those environments, especially around your health, because the 6th house is also activated with Taurus, okay, energy here. So just keep good health and don't fall victim to people in your home environment who you've been even partnered with for a while, trying to put you up for some shady thing going on. Now on the flip side, on the good vibe of this whole equation, you could have some literal partnerships that have been with you for a while or come through now for that matter, who help you work from home as well, because your 4th house is like, if that's been something that you want to do, Sagittarius, not many Sagittarius people are necessarily like homebodies, but if that's something that suits your free-flowing Sag, like work for myself lifestyle, and it's something you wanted to do, you could have a partner come in right now who helps you somehow manifest that opportunity, even if it's through some idea that maybe you need to sleep on and process. 12th house, and let's set with your inner intuitive guide a little bit. 12th house, because that could be something that helps you level up through a 7th house, 4th house connection. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about connecting those breadcrumbs and that spider web of like what houses are being activated and making sense of it. So as a Sagittarius, pay attention to generally like relationships, partnerships in your life, like first marriage, all the way to like friends that you're really close with, and also like your home environment and people at home, because 4th house is being activated. Watch out for their health, because this lunation is happening between the 6th house and the 12th house, and you don't want to lose people. 12th house loss, because some partnerships around the home came in that shouldn't have, because there's a square energy there, because there was this illusion that like, we're not gonna get the virus, everything's fun, we're flirty and cool, whatever, blah blah. Venus and Neptune, okay, in your 4th house, people coming to your home. 4th house, 7th house, people 7th house to your 4th house, home. Don't do that, Leo. If you're a Leo thinking about throwing a party right now, do not throw a party. I would highly advise against it as your astrologer, because that is a recipe for loss in not only a health sense, but possibly like losing people in your life, because the 12th house is there. I'm not trying to scare anybody, I'm just trying to tell you like it is and read the astrology energy. So I hope that was useful, you know what I'm saying? I hope that was useful. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this YouTube channel, because I'm here for you for daily astrological source of information and fun and entertainment, or edutainment. That's actually my specialty, and I know you're a fire sign, so you fucks with me like that. So with that said, may the stars be with you. Peace.